Thanks again for all those who listen to the TheMillSocial Talk. This is Leroy, Mills Realty, owner and managing broker of Mills Realty. Today, we have with us one of my clients who we've worked with quite a bit, Michelle Sutherland. Go ahead, you can introduce yourself.
My name is Michelle Sutherland, and I am one of Leroy's favorite.
Oh, she's one of my favorite clients. There you go. So before we today we'll talk about Fire. Is that correct? Fire lipstick. And what we're doing today is bringing another small business to the community that you probably would not have known. Bring another small business, and we are asking that we whoever listened to to this show actually go ahead and support the business. But I just because we're a real estate company and we try to help people in the community, we want to talk a little about, before we get to Michelle, this is for sellers. I want to give a message to the sellers in that right now the value of property is really going crazy. If you're a seller and you're looking to sell your home, now is a great time to sell. We're looking at rates are still 3% and under. There's a lot of buyers that are out there looking to buy. If your home is in somewhat decent shape and is looking to sell, most sellers today are getting listing price or above listing price. So I just want to give that message out to sellers. If you're out there, you're looking to sell, don't be afraid to step with your house on the market. It goes really, really quickly. All right, so but I want to get into Michelle. Today's Michelle's day, so I want to get into her really her time. So Michelle, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me a little bit about what you're doing and how you come up with Fire, the lipstick. So tell me a little about who you are and what's going on with Fire.
Well, Fire Lips by Michelle. I created this name originally for my event planning. So I do have an event planning, and it's called Fire Event Hosting. And with that being said, while we first went into shutdown, I decided that I was going to launch my lipstick line. And throughout the whole pandemic, I said, you know what, I'm going to do this, but I didn't have such drive to do it. So I called my nephew up, which is Dwayne, and I asked him, what do you think about me doing a lipstick line? He said, sure, go for it. And you can name it Fire Lips by Michelle, because my name is Michelle, of course,
Right.
and I changed the spelling of it a couple of years ago when my dear pastor, Pastor Brown, decided that he was going to change my name and call me Michelle.
So your pastor changed the name?
Yeah, he did change my name.
All right,
Pastor Brown changed my name from Michelle to Michelle.
Okay.
So that's how I started spelling it, Myshell. And given the fact that I have the event planning that's called Fire Events and Hosting, I just combine everything that I do now and started doing everything that has to do with fire. So during that time, I decided, you know what, I'm going to do it. But then I got very distracted because, again, I was getting the process of selling my house and buying a new one, and it was just a long ordeal. So I gave it up for a bit. I put it aside. But in August, I went to Jamaica with my family to host my birthday party.
I remember that.
Yes, yes. And at that time, I was still dealing with the house and everything. So, so we got there, and we're having a good time. I also did, and you had donated to this charity as well, the back to school for Jamaica. So I was there hosting that, and on August 17th, which is my birthday, that's when I have the back to school event. And while doing the back to school event, I got a call at 2 o'clock. My sister next door screamed out, and I was like, what's going on? And she said, it's Mama. And at that point, long story short, my mom passed away on my birthday. So she died
on your birthday?
On my birthday, August 17th. My mom passed away on my birthday. So that was the 17th, so we came back on the 19th, and dealing with the house, dealing with the death of my mom, with all that, we went back to Jamaica in September and we did the funeral and everything and came back. And I said, you know what? I need to do something for my mother.
Okay.
I need to do something for her. Because one of the things that hurt me most of all is that she did not get to wish me happy birthday.
Okay.
So that broke my heart.
I'm sure it did.
Yes. So I said, I
She
have
did.
to do something for my mother. And I said, you know what? My mother had never left the house without the lipstick on. She never
Okay.
did. She never did. It was her thing. She, even when she was in the hospital, she had to have her lipstick on. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pick it up. And I'm going to do this in honor of my mother. So I picked up Fire Lips again. And I started putting things together. And here I am today.
Wow. So it's a full circle.
It's
A full circle, and this is in honor of Mom. So that's a beautiful thing. I
Yeah.
mean, and you know, a lot of times out of something, out of a tragedy, that's when sometimes something's happened. You know, and that's for many businesses, many families. A tragedy happened, and that, you know, and a business is formed. And I think that's a great thing that you're actually honoring Mom as Mom. She's never. And I've known people who have always had lipstick, and I knew one girl. She never had makeup. She never came out of the bedroom without her makeup. And her husband said that's how she is. So out of this tragedy, it created. So tell me a little bit about. So your mom did your mom had a favorite lipstick? Did she have a brand she used, or she just had just lipstick?
Just lipstick, red.
Red.
Just red lipstick.
Just red lipstick.
Yes.
And so I'm assuming that. And I remember, you know, going back to what you were saying. I remember when you were going through all this, and we were getting the house, you know, that you now live in, and we were selling your other home, and so. But I didn't know you were going. I mean, you kept that pretty quiet because I didn't know you were going through all that.
It was.
Right. I mean, I wish I knew then. But I didn't know that, you know, when we were selling the home and buying the other one that you were going through all. But that's okay. So, but what we've gone through that, and you're now in your new home, which, you know, we're thankful for. So, but let's talk a little bit about your mom. I mean, she just used red lipstick, and
Yes.
she's always done that.
Yes.
And so you figure that's sort of a honoring of her.
Yes.
So tell me about the lipstick line that you've created. Do you have just red? For
No.
her? All right. Well,
No.
the mom used
No.
red, so I'm assuming red will be the premier.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
So tell me a little more about those lines and how you come up with colors, or is there did you mix and match, or how do you create those colors? And how do you name them? How do you
Okay.
create that?
The name.
The name. How do you name them? Because all lipstick has names.
Yes.
How did you
That
name
is very
them?
important. The names.
Okay, let's
Well-
dive into that.
Well, the names. Well, obviously one is named after my mother,
Of course, yeah.
and
Okay, so what does that mean?
do I have to say it now? I really want to wait till.
It's not like you,
Okay. Birdie.
Birdie. Hey,
Because
that's
her
cool.
name, her name is Yvonne, but
Okay.
they call her Birdie. As a
Okay.
young child, they call her Birdie. So, Birdie. One of the lipsticks' name is Birdie,
Okay.
and one of the lip gloss name is also Birdie.
Oh, so you have lipstick
Stick and lip gloss.
lip gloss.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So what else? So
You have Birdie,
what's the other names?
Jade, which is my daughter.
Okay.
One of the lip gloss is Vern. That's one of my sisters. One is Cleo. That's my other sister.
Okay.
Haley, and that's my niece. Shelly, and that's me. Spicy,
Hmm.
that's because I love spicy food.
Okay. Okay.
And Sassy because I'm sassy.
Okay.
And Love, one is Love.
Okay.
And that story, I'll tell you off the air why that's Love.
Okay.
So-
Okay. Okay.
And there's a new one we add actually today, and it's called Rose.
Okay.
Rose Pink, and that's my one of my other sisters' name. Her middle name is Rose, so I named it off. So all the names have
I mean,
a meaning. I have 8 sisters.
8 sisters.
Yes, 8 sisters, and
Okay.
1 daughter,
Okay.
and plenty of nieces. So each season there will be a new sister added to the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not putting all of it out at one time?
No.
Okay.
So for the starting, I'll have 7 lipsticks shades and 3 lip gloss shades. Actually, 8 lipstick shades. And
So you put those lines. I mean
Yes, that's
those
for
the
summer.
premier lines.
Yes, summer. Yes.
So will you have a summer and a winter?
I have all season. So
Okay.
each season I'll add more. So I'll add fall. I'll add 2
A
sisters.
fall line?
Yeah. So I'll add 2 with the premiere.
Okay. So we're coming out
Mhm.
Oh.
With 8.
with 8 original.
Yes.
That's your first line.
Yes. 8.
But you say you'll be adding 2
Yes.
every season until
Yes.
you get to the wherever.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So all sisters could get their name placed.
So but how did you match the colors with the sister's name?
Personality.
That's good, right? You matched the color. All right. So now
Jade is green.
Jade is green.
Yes. That's my daughter.
Right. Yeah, Jade is green. And
Haley.
yours?
Haley, her favorite color is purple.
Okay. So you look at them and you decide which to go with the names and the spice and all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
Hey, it's now this line that you have.
I'm creative.
You're what?
I'm creative.
You're creative. So this line that you have. So you have an event coming up.
I do.
And this will be the launch.
Yes.
All right. So when we're asking, let folks know where the launch is going to be, so that when this air, people can know, hey, they can come and meet with you.
Yes. The launch will be July 17th, and that will be at American Legion Hall, and that is 6144 Dempster Street in Martin Grove, and that starts at 6. There'll be free food. That's it. And
Music.
and music. And I will be launching Fire Punch.
Fire Punch.
That's
Okay.
a rum punch. My favorite rum punch. And I don't drink.
So there'll be 2.
Yes.
So you have 2 launches in one.
Yes.
And by the way, this is to the public, so we're asking you guys to come out and support. If you're listening as you're listening to this her story, I'd like for you to come out July 17th at the American Legion Hall over in Dempster. It's
Yes.
in Morton Road,
Yes.
6144.
Yes. And they can subscribe to the website as well. 'Cause
So give me your website.
it's www.firelipsbymyshell.com.
www.firelipsbymyshell.
Yes.
And my shell spell
Fire
Fire
spell
spell
FYAH.
FYAH. Fire.
Yeah, fire.
Fire. Alright. Fire by my shell. And my shell is spelled
MYSHELL.
MYSHEL. So this is coming up
July 17th.
July 17th. And so you'll be launching the Fire Punch rum.
Rum punch.
But you don't drink. So
I don't know.
how did you come up with that?
My dad. He
So this
loves
is a
rum.
family thing.
Yes, he loves
So
rum.
well, we're not going to ask you how you make it, but what's the story behind your dad and Fire? Well, wait, Punch. You call him Fire, but what's the story behind it?
He loves rum.
Oh, he loves rum. So he drank.
Yes,
He drank. So he's a matter of, but he drank rum or punch.
rum. But I can't make rum, so I mix rum with the punch.
All right. So Michelle. By the way, of course, Michelle is launching this Fire Lips, and we like you all support. So what else you want to tell me about this lipstick that you think people should know?
My lipstick it's the story.
It's a story behind the lipstick.
It's the story behind the lipstick.
Okay.
It's the story. It's the great story behind the lipstick. It's just not a lipstick. It's the story that goes with the lipstick. And it's light feathered wave lipstick that transformulated. Look at mine.
You have it on?
Yes.
Didn't even know.
I do.
But
and this is rose pink.
That's rose pink. So it's kind of smooth and
It is.
And kind of just what do you want to say? Melts into your skin. I mean,
yes.
all right. So no. I mean, we want people to support it because
yes.
I mean,
and it makes you feel good in your skin. It's an attitude changer. You walk through the door with your lipstick on, it changes the atmosphere.
So let me ask you a question. As you, because this is a launch, and I don't know if you have, do you have any idea, or do you have places already that will be carrying your line, or do you have that set up? Or
no, I haven't.
So you'll be doing this through your website?
Yes, my website. And I'm also available to, and I do have some of that already coordinated. I will be going to different businesses or private parties.
Okay, so you do have a private party?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So
and by appointments.
So let me ask another question. Will you be having, do you be doing weddings, makeup?
Absolutely, because my event hosting does weddings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do weddings.
So talk about that, because let's talk about the event hosting in a minute, because that's something that, I mean, as long as I know Michelle, she never told me she was event hosting. You know what I'm saying? Isn't that something?
I do.
All right, but I mean, will you have other people doing it, or just you? Are you planning on training people to work your lipstick line?
Of course.
And have
in the near future.
In the near future. But
yes.
for right now, you're just going to, and now your area that you'll be working is where? I mean, I know you can go anywhere, but are you planning on traveling outside of Illinois, or?
Of course, I do. New York.
So you'll be in New York and
Atlanta.
Florida. And will those be on private jobs, weekends only, or basically? Or
yes.
For now.
Because I do have a full-time job.
All right, so she's trying to build this guy. So if you want to get hold of Michelle, you gotta get on a plane Friday night. She do your party Saturday, and then she'll be back to work on Sunday. But this is you want this to grow.
I do.
So but for right now, you don't have any other. It's just you.
It's just
as a one person
yes.
doing it, and
yes.
For how long do you expect to do it by your own?
Well, I'm expecting to do this on my own, probably through fall.
Through fall.
Yes.
And then try to train other people.
Yes.
So we're
when we come out with the other two shades by then.
Okay. So what do you want to tell folks if they want to be a part of what you do? I mean, do you want them to contact you, or do you want them to? Now, I don't think we have. You have your website, but do you want them to contact you to say if you're interested in whether it's teaming up, partnering up, whether it's working for me? How do you want them to connect with you?
They can connect with me through the website. They can subscribe, and they also can. The information, my contact information is on the site.
It's on the site.
Yes.
It's on the site. Okay.
And
cool.
again, that's www.firelipsbymichelle.com.
All right. So, just all right. So, is there anything you want to say about the lipstick line? Then we can touch on your as a woman, as a single woman of color. Or my job is to. She said she's not single. Okay. Last time I do. But anyway, okay. As a woman, I want to be able to help you grow, just like how you have helped me grow, because you've given me clients over the years, and and so I want to help you grow your business. As we continue to talk about your hosting business, tell me a little about that. You were saying you host a couple different events,
yes,
which
I coordinate any kind of event, wedding, birthdays, anniversary, even funerals.
Even funerals.
Yeah, I coordinate.
Does
that.
people coordinate funerals?
I do.
Okay.
I've coordinated two already.
Okay. And so do you coordinate just here, or where? Just
Well, I've done events. I've done a lot of events here and in Jamaica.
Okay. So you go there to coordinate it?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, man. You're a
I
busy
coordinate my
girl.
mom's funeral, and I coordinate my funeral actually 2, so that would be 3 at church. It's more. It's not the burial part of it. It's just the service.
The service part of it.
The service part of it.
All right. So you coordinate all these things, and you coordinate weddings, and so how long have you been doing that?
2 years. Actually,
Okay.
3.
3 years. All right.
Yes.
So just a minute. So I mean, I like the fact that you have all these balls in the air. You know what I'm saying? Is that as you have your job, you're still making progress in that you're doing other things to make yourself more of a rounded person, and you're a rounded person now, but you're making yourself. You're not sitting down waiting for something to happen. You're making it happen, and that's just a good entrepreneur. You know, you have what's called entrepreneur, and you have entrepreneur.
Oh, I've never heard that one.
You never heard that one? And so you're an entrepreneur, you know, as a black woman, you're an entrepreneur because you're making things happen for yourself. Just like how I am, Renzo is, and people that in our office are, we're creating stuff. So that's a good thing. So is that the same website people will use to contact you?
Of course.
If they're looking for weddings and birthdays and
All the other fun stuff.
all the other fun stuff,
Of
you
course.
coordinate everything else.
Yes, I do.
Right.
So they can also reach me on that.
On that website.
Yes.
So, question, just so people get an understanding. And by the way, you know, you are listening to the MillSocial talk. But anyway, what's the largest coordination of party have you done? What's the largest have you done?
In February, I did my brother's party, his 50th birthday
Oh,
party.
that's right.
The one you didn't come.
I got an invite. Sorry, I did get an invite, but I couldn't make it.
And that was a big event.
That was a big event.
It was actually 200 and I think 15 guests.
Yes. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I mean, so all right. So I'm glad that. Yeah,
And for venue, I work with American Legion Hall.
Okay.
So I work with them in all my events.
Mostly.
Most of my events. If you're looking for a venue.
For a venue, but I think with them you have to bring a bartender. Do you have one?
I do.
Yeah, you have to
Do
bring
you
a
know
bar.
who's a bartender? I am. I'm a licensed bartender.
You? Oh my gosh! You just bringing out. You're a license. You're licensed.
I am. And I have something else for you.
Okay. What is it?
I'm a notary public, remember?
Oh my
Remember
gosh!
that?
She's just coming to me with all the. I mean. I
That
should've
was
known.
that.
Well, we talked about it already.
We talked about
We
that.
talked about it already. Yeah,
Yes.
you are a notary. And so you have your mixology license.
I do.
Wow, so you can hire her too. I mean, you know, as if you're having a party and you don't have a mixology. So you know what? Your surprise is today. But you know, I want to thank you for coming in to.
Certified bartender.
You're certified bartender. All right, so I want to thank you for coming in, talking about your lipstick line. It's called Fire. Fire by
Fire Lips by Michelle.
Fire Lips by Michelle. Hey guys, I want you to look out for this. You know, the event is
July 17th.
July 17th at the American Legion Hall.
At 6 p.m.
6 p.m. And the public is invited, so we want you all to come out and just kind of show Michelle some love. But I mean, I'm sure that they'll be able to buy lipsticks.
Of course.
Will it be ordered, or you'll have it there
I
in
have
stock?
it there.
All right, so you'll be able to have it there in stock. Fire Lipsticks by Michelle, and I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful time. There's free food. I'm sure there'll be some drinks going here and there. So we want you to come out and support her. You know, this is Leroy here at Mills Realty. We are, you know, I want you to continue to listen every week to our show, because we want to bring to you all different kinds of small businesses, no matter who they are in the community. As long as they're in the community, we want to bring them to you. And so over the next year, we'll be bringing you different people, different events, what's going on in the community, and we want you guys to support. So thanks guys for for listening. We're looking forward to our next show, and we are bringing a bunch of really good restaurants, and we're working on whether it's going to be in-house or we'll be at the restaurants. Again, this is the MillSocial talk, and I want you guys to be able to support Michelle. Fire by Michelle.
Yes.
Fire Lips by Michelle. Thank you guys. Looking forward to seeing you guys soon for the next show. Thanks again.
You can also contact me at 847-637-7656. Thank you.
And that's her number.
My show.
My show. All right.
Thank you.
See you soon.